Family and friends gathered recently to bid farewell to Pa Olanrewaju Obafemi, who died at the age of 78 years old. Born on 27th March 1971 into the Obafemi family in Ebute-Metta, Lagos State, the deceased took up an appointment with the Federal Ministry of Justice, Lagos, before retiring as a senior legal draftsman in 1990 after 25 years of meritorious service to his fatherland. A passionate lover of the round leather game of football, the deceased last journey on earth started with a Christian wake in his residence in Abeson Estate, Ipaja, Lagos State.
I said, I will take heed to my ways, that I sin not with my tongue. I will keep my mouth with a bridle, while the wicked is before me. I was dumb with silence. I held my peace, even from good, and my sorrow was stirred.
And he said unto the woman, Yea, hath God said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. And the woman said unto the serpent, We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God hath said, Ye shall not eat of it.
I really don't know what to say about my dad, because, well, basically, he was a very quiet man, a man of very few words, a very gentle man, and a lot of people, probably misunderstood him because of his quietness and gentility. But one thing that stood him out was the fact that he was an honest man who lived true to his ideals. I call him my man Crush Friday because he was my best friend. I mean, he was someone I could easily walk up to, talk to, share my burdened heart with. He was someone I could talk to about any and everything. And of course, for those who knew my dad, he was a passionate football lover. And that was one thing we also had in common. We would, at every given opportunity, compare notes about football matches. Yes, we supported, I still support a different club from his own Arsenal Football Club. But he never seized an opportunity to, banter words with me, and, we shared jokes and all of that.
He lived a very quiet life, and he is a very gentle man to the core. We lived together here. He always, even when he was not attending our meeting here, then when I was the chairman of the close, he will ask about the challenges of the close. And where he wants to come in, he will tell you, and come in straight. Whatsoever you ask of him, he will do. And whatsoever he wanted to do, he will tell you, and he will do it straight ahead.
So many memories with just a few words. But I have to say that the most important thing I learned from my grandfather is to always stay positive. All the time that I knew him, he was sick, but he never let it show. And that is one thing that always inspired me. Even in the final stages of his sickness, he always kept a smile on his face. And he always kept pushing me, not allowing his own problems to weigh him or me or my mom down. And that is something, that is a quality that I always try to have.
The day after, the burial train proceeded to Hers Memorial Methodist Cathedral, Saboyaba, for the funeral service, which was attended by family, friends, and associates, including Senator Musiliu Obanikoro.
My dad was the light of my life, and a pillar which gave me strength and succor. He was a disciplined and strict man, but one who never shied away from any opportunity to spoil his children when such came. As a little girl, I remember him sitting up with me till the wee hours of the morning, telling me stories of his early years while instilling the values he upheld in me all in love.
The purpose of unity will never be far away from your relationship. We agree, both far out and away, both your family, we shall be one.
The service over, the remains of the deceased was taken to Ikoyi Cemetery for the interment. The burial rites for the deceased ended with a reception which held in Yoruba Tennis Club, where T. Ogunje's band thrilled the guests with his melodious tunes. The deceased is survived by his daughter, Ololade Adebowale Adeniji Adele.
Father.